last week we have discussed about what is World Wide Web, what is internet, and what kind of services are there in the internet. So if you can remember, can you recall them? So what are the services in the internet? මොනවාද පුතේ අපි දන්න services internet එකේ තියෙන? Yes. So what are the services in
World Wide Web.
Yes, World Wide Web is correct. World Wide Web is a service in the internet. So what are the other things other than World Wide Web? Is there anything else?
Email.
Email, yes. Email is also a service in the internet. World Wide Web is a service in the internet, and email is also a service in the internet. Anything else?
YouTube.
File.
YouTube is actually a web page or application, right? So it's coming as web page and also it's coming as application. We call
File
cloud
services.
Cloud application service. Yes. Anything else?
File services.
File services. Yes, correct. Very good. File services. Yes. Anything else?
Instant messages.
Remote access.
Instant messengers. Instant messengers means WhatsApp, Viber, email, Telegram. So there are a lot of, right? Line.
Remote access.
Yes, remote access. Remote access means you are not, so if you want to access somewhere, some place without physically being there. Access think about that. We want to access International Space Station, ISS. ISS, International Space Station, access karanna. So, but we can't go there, no. So what we can do, we can remote access without going to the particular location. It is possible to view live images or live streams from there through remote access. So then another thing, another example. For an example, it's
News group.
Sorry, yes, news groups. News groups is another service. And let me further explain this remote access example. Let's say you want to. Let's say you have a problem in your computer. So let's say you have a problem. So you want to troubleshoot that. You want to actually get the help from me to troubleshoot, actually find out the error. But I cannot come your home, no. I cannot come your home without coming to your place. I have to troubleshoot that, right? Then what I have to do? So without coming to your home, if I want to troubleshoot, so it is possible to install a software called AnyDesk or TeamViewer. So today, let's see that how we can do that, right? So let's say I can show you, but the thing is like when we are in the Zoom session, it's difficult because we are accessing your computer through Zoom, as well as we want to view your computer using remote access. That is two things, right? But so it is possible to do that. So I'll show you that. But before that, I have to actually what I have to do is I have to stop sharing my screen. Otherwise, so what will happen? That will, echo. Means, okay, let's say if I am going to remote access your screen, screen remote access kala mම මෙතන පෙන්නනවා. එතන ඒ පෙන්නන එක ආයෙ ඔයාලගේ screen එකෙත් පේනව නේද? Isn't that so? දැන් මම ඔයාලගේ screen එක මේකේ පෙන්නුවොත් හරි. දැන් ඔයාලට මගේ screen එක පේනව නේද?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I show your screen, then what will happen? අර කණ්ණාඩි දෙකක් දෙපැත්තෙන් තිබ්බම මොකද වෙන්නේ? එක කණ්ණාඩියකින් අනෙක් කණ්ණාඩිය පේනවා. ඒ කණ්ණාඩියෙන් ආපහු අරකට පේනවා. ඒතර දිගට image ගොඩාක් හැදෙනව නේද? කණ්ණාඩි දෙකක් ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැකලා තියෙනවද? mirrors දෙකක් opposite directions තිබ්බම, two mirrors if you place opposite directions, you can see lot of previews, a lot of images. Have you seen that? Okay.
Yes.
I think you need two mirrors facing each other, right? If you put two mirrors facing each other, then what will happen? So it's like this, right? From one mirror, you can see you. From that mirror, again, you can see. Likewise here, you can see a lot of, so infinite number of images. Have you seen something like this? Have you experienced this? If not, next day you have to try it. So if your only thing is very small thing, just find two mirrors. Just find two mirrors opposite direction. Then you can see infinite number of images. Okay, that will happen if I try to remote access your screen now. That means you can see my screen, and again you can see your screen. Inside your screen, you can again see my screen. And inside my screen, again you can see your screen. And inside your screen, again you can see my screen. So that will create infinite echo loop. Okay, let's do this practically if you want to see that. But I'll disconnect, right? Otherwise, like it's creating unnecessary network traffic. Okay, let's do that. So please go to any desk. One of you can do that. I'll attend to the first one's screen, right? පළවෙනි එක්කෙනාගේ screen එකට මට පළවෙනියටම ID එක එවන එක්කෙනාගේ screen එකට මම යනවා. Any desk. Have you searched any desk? Go to the Google එකට ගිහිල්ලා any desk කියලා search කරන්න. Search as any desk. Okay. හරිද? Hello. Okay. Then what you have to do? Veron has sent me the ID. Any desk.
You already have any desk.
You already have it. Oh, great. Then you have to download. Go to the Windows.
So can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, sir.
Right? Okay, please
Yes, sir,
Yes, please download any desk if you don't have, right? If you don't have, please download this any desk. It's only 3.8 megabytes, very small software. And here's the link if you want. If you already have, no need. If you already have the program, no need to do that. If not, please download and install that. Then after downloading and installing, it will give you this kind of screen with an ID, right? So here, this desk, you will see ID. And Veron has given me the ID, and I'm going to access Veron's screen now. And you can experience what I am telling now, right? Okay, I'm accessing Veron's screen. Veron, can you turn on that? Okay. Okay. Others. Okay. Others. Okay. Hari, I have stopped that. Anita, දැක්කද උනදී?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What has happened? So that's what I said. Two mirrors
So we can
opposite
control the
direction.
other person's screen.
Yes. If two mirrors place opposite direction, what will happen? I saw you. If two mirrors place in opposite direction, so what you can see myself and I can see yourself, and actually in your screen I can see me, and my screen you can see you. Likewise, this is infinite. So voice is also repeating. Veron, did you understand what is happening?
Yes, sir.
Voice is also repeating and image is also repeating. So before actually it gets stuck, I have stopped. So otherwise it will go to infinite and unnecessary processing overhead to my processor and Veron's computer's processor, and that will never stop. It will go to the, it will go like to the corner, but never ending. But this is, so normally when it is happening in real mirrors, there's no processing. But when it is happening in like a remote connection mirror, so that is that involves processing. So that's why it's difficult to keep that connection, because two screens, I'm sharing my screen and then I'm accessing your screen. your screen is here and my screen also is your one, and then actually it generate unlimited number of strings. And voices also, voice is also repeating, echoing again and again. Okay, that's why the remote desk, while using Zoom, if you use remote desk, that will happen. So has this happened to you earlier? No.
No, sir.
No, you didn't try, right?
No, sir.
Okay. So because you didn't try that, right? That's why. But if you try that, this will happen, right? So because two screen sharing softwares. It's like two mirrors opposite direction. So then if you have not seen, this will be a great experience. So you can create that virtually in the computer. Two mirrors opposite direction, you can virtually create that. Then mama mage face එක දාගෙන හිටියා නම් වෙරෝන් එයාගේ face එක දාගෙන හිටියා නම් අපි දෙන්නගේ face දෙක තමයි repeat වෙවි අර කණ්ණාඩියකින් බලනවා වගේ පේන්න ගන්න. Lot of verons and lot of teachers will be there, right? As a result. Okay. Right. So let's go to the chapter now. Right now we learn about a lot of services, and all these services are in the internet. And then actually there's an activity. Divide the students into 3 groups with the assistant of your teacher. Select the 3 services from the above list, distribute them among 3 groups, and have a group discussion, the advantages of services, threats, and ways for safeguarding. Finally, present them briefly. Okay, let's discuss this as a single group. So what you have to do, you have to know different services and also threats and safeguarding. So each of these service will have a threat, not just single threat, there will be multiple threats. So for an example, let's go back. So let's say World Wide Web. So if you use in the World Wide Web services, so can you tell me what are the threats? What are the issues or threats in World Wide Web? Sorry? Threats means problems, issues.
Sir, spam.
Spamming is in mails, no? Directly it's in emails, and messaging, you have spamming. More spamming comes in message. Let's keep it for messaging, right? And emails. Okay, web, the main problem, one of the main problems web is, you can say web, the main problems like viruses. Viruses. Okay. So what are the ways of safeguarding? Ways of safeguarding? You can scan suspicious URLs with virus total. And again, do not visit unsafe websites. Another solution is, do not visit unsafe web pages. So please write down this. Please, you can write down. So don't write down in the book, you can write down in the separate textbooks. World Wide Web. Web කියන්නේ එක service එකක්. ඉන්ටර්නෙට් එකේ තියෙන. හරි, මොකක්ද එතකොට තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නේ web වලින් අපිට viruses එන්න පුළුවන්. හැම website එකකම නෙවෙයි, not from all the websites. But suspicious websites. Some websites are dangerous. So here, so what you can do is one thing. Do not visit suspicious web pages. Okay. So number 1 thing is World Wide Web. You can see viruses. Scan suspicious. I'll show this, right? Scan suspicious URLs with virus total. Okay. Then same service, World Wide Web, there's another problem. Sorry, same problem, viruses. That another thing that you can do is avoid visiting dangerous web pages. There is another thing that you can do, avoid visiting dangerous web pages. Anything else? Anything else come to your mind? You can scan for virus. The virus එකක් තියෙනවා scan කරලා බලන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම මේ dangerous websites වලට visit කරන්නේ නැතුව ඉන්න පුළුවන්. Can you tell me another thread? Maybe this
Be
can.
hacked.
Sorry?
Be hacked.
Yes, hacking. So second one, I'm writing hacking. Another one can be fraud. What is fraud? Fraud කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? Fraud?
Sir,
Yes.
so that person pretends to be that person, but it's not that person.
There is something again. It can be like it's also fraud means basically credit card fraud. Frauds have you heard of? Do not enter sensitive information to unknown sites. So what did I mean? So here fraud means, so have you heard of credit card fraud someday? Credit card fraud means, so some people, so they try to steal money, they try to get money from your credit card in a tricky way. Tricky way means samahara. Yes, Suhara, if you visit unnecessary web pages, our account will be hacked. Yes, that is previous thing, right? Do not enter sensitive information. Sensitive information means credit card details, passwords, email addresses. Okay, let's say so. What what she told is also correct. Means sometimes you can get an emails. Maybe in your age you won't experience this, but ඔයාලගේ parents ලගෙන් අහුවොත් කිය සමහරලාට එන්න පුළුවන්. අර මේ බැංකුවෙන් වගේ කියනවා මේ අපි මේ බැංකුවෙන් මේ මේල් එකේ වන්නේ ඔයාගේ password එක වෙනස් කරගන්න. old password එක ගහලා please put the old password and change it to new password. Right? Please put the old password and change it to new password. But they are not actually from the bank. Bank එකෙන් වගේ නිකන් ඔයාට මේ web page එකක් දෙනවා bank එකේ වගේ. දැන් මෙහෙම වෙලා තිබ්බ සමහර ළමයින්ට දැන් සමහර ළමයින්ට ටිකක් ලොකු අයට Facebook එකම use කරන චුට්ටක් අපි හිතමුකෝ A levels උත් කරලා ඉවර අක්කලට අයියලට නැන්දලා මාමලත් දන්නේ නැහැ. හරි. ඒගොල්ලන්ටත් එහෙම වෙලා තිබ්බා මෙහෙම ළඟදී. ඒගොල්ලන්ට ඇවිල්ලා තිබ්බ email එකක්. ඒ email එකේ තිබ්බේ මේ වගේ හරි. ඒකේ තිබ්බා මේ link එක click කරලා please click this link and like my photo. Please click this link and like my photo. So when they visit the web page, they can see it's something similar to the Facebook login screen. And the other side, අනිත් පැත්තෙන් ඔන්න යාගෙන් උදව් ඉල්ලනවා යාළුවෙක් විදියට අනේ ඉක්මනට කොහොම හරි ඔක ක්ලික් කරලා මට ලයික් එකක් දාලා දෙන්න විනාඩි 5යි තියෙන්නේ ඉක්මනට ලයික් එකක් දාන්න කියලා කියනවා. Okay, think that, okay, for an example, think that one of your best friend asking that. So what you are going to do? Be natural, right? Naturally tell me. හරි වාගේ හොඳ යාළුවෙක් අහනවා.
We click that link and like that one.
Yes, you click that and so well-known friend, maybe school friend, you have seen, maybe the next door friend, you know him or you know her. ඔයාලා දන්නම කෙනෙක් මේ අඳුරනම කෙනෙක් link එකක් එවලා කියනවා මේකට like කරන්න කියලා. So okay, think that I'm sending the link and telling you please like this. So definitely you will try to like put a like no. ඔගොල්ලෝ try කරනවානේ. හැබැයි so there's a trick. Actually that person is pretending as that girl's friend. A girl get friend කෙනෙක් විදියට pretend. It's not really her friend. That girl is actually, that boy is pretending as her friend. Not actually. ඇත්තටම නෙවෙයි. ඒ විදියට රංගපානවා. So that is a, you know, it's not true. It's like kind of hacking. Pretending. And when he was pretending and asking that girl what actually she was thinking, this is my friend no, so I should help her. So she tried to help her, then suddenly a login screen appeared. Then what she has done, she has put her username and password, and after that next day she was calling me, sir, my account is hacked. So then I asked, so what did you do? Did you give password to anyone? She said no. Did you click any link? Did you visit unknown web pages? She said yes, I got a link from my friend and I visited that. So I said that, can you send that link to me? Okay, then she sent the link. Then I checked the link. Then that is a fake website. It's a fake website showing a fake URL. URL means this one. When a website is real, so basically when website is like kind of real, you can see that in the URL. But when a website is fake, here you can see.
Yes, sir. It looked like the Facebook, but in the URL it was not the Facebook one.
Yes, it was not the Facebook, right? Because anyone can do that, right? Anyone can easily do that. So let me show that. Okay, let's say you want to show that show your website as Google. Okay, someone is trying to show a website as a Google website. So easily it can be done. So what is the easiest way? Easiest way is take a screenshot of this. Okay, let's put zoom away, and now let's put this down. And I'm taking a screenshot. I'm taking a photo of this screen. Sorry. I'm taking the photo of this screen. From here to here, I'm taking a photo. Now, after creating photo, anyone can create a web page looks like this. Okay, let me create a web page. Very soon, if you have Notepad, I'm using a bracket, software called bracket. මේකත් Notepad වගේම තමයි. ඔයාලට Notepad වලින් කරන්න පුළුවන්. පස්සේ කරන්න මේ recording එක බලලා. දැන් කරන්න යන්න එපා, වෙලාව මදිනේ. I just want to show that. Okay, I'm taking a new file new, and after that HTML. So I'm writing a small code. Head. මම මේ Google වගේ එකක් හදන්න යන්නේ. head. ලොකු මහන්සියක් නැතුව හදන විදිය තමයි මම මේ කියලා දෙන්නේ. title එකේ google.com එකේ තියෙනනේ google.com කියලා ඉතින් ඒ වගේම දානවා. Google එකට ගියාම මේ Google කියලා තියෙනවා. Google ඒ විදිහටම දානවා. හැබැයි මේක Google නෙමෙයි මේ වෙන එකක්. කොහොමද එතකොට මේක හදන්නේ? In the body section, I'm going to write a special code to add that image to my page. Actually, this is my web page. It's not Google. I'm going to desktop, and this is my picture that I have recently taken the screenshot. Okay, which one is the most recent? I think this one. Yeah, it seems the most recent one. So let's try img1.png. Then I'm telling img src img1.jpg. png මම අර ගත්ත ෆොටෝ එක මොන්න මේකට කෝඩ් එකක් විදියට මම දානවා. That's all. And I'm saving this. මෙච්චරයි කෝඩ් එක. බලන්න කෝඩ් එක කොච්චර simple ද කියලා පොඩි line ටිකක්. So then I'm saving this in the desktop as fake site.html. fake විදියට මම දැනට දාන්නම්. So let me open this and show you. I'm going to open this fake site. And when I click that, you can see it looks like Google, right? Isn't that so? Can you see this? So this is URL. URL is not google.com. It's users Dasun Nilanjana fake site HTML. This looks like Google, right? Can you see? This looks like Google, but it is not actually Google.
Yes.
It's a photo. Okay, if you access this website, right, you will think that this is Google. I should enter my username, password, maybe login Gmail. I should enter my username and password. Okay, there's a small gap here that also can be reduced. මේ සුදු line එකක් වටේට තියෙනව නේද? මේ පේනවද ඔයාලට? Can you see there's a white line? Google එකේ එහෙම line එකක් නැහැ නේ මේ. White line එකක් තියෙනවා here and here. So that also can be removed. So let me remove that. So if I want to remove that, I can say style margin 0 pixels. Okay, now no border. Now this is exactly looks like Google. Can you see? It's same, right? So this is Google and this is my fake. Right? How simple it is to create a website look similar. This is the fake. This is actual Google here. This is actual Google. Please note the URL. URL කියලා කියන්නේ මෙන්න මෙතන එන පොඩි text එකට මෙන්න මේකට. Here google.com and not the title also. Title Google, google.com. Let me go to the fake one. Here, now you can see it's a fake. But title is Google, right? So title is Google, but icon is missing, but still it's Google. Okay. So how can we recognize fake and the correct one and the fake one?
By checking the URL.
Yes, by checking the URL. That is
By
the
checking
easiest
the
way.
URL.
Yes, by checking the URL. That is the easiest way. But there are some dangerous websites.
By checking the SSL certificate.
Certificate. Yes, you can check the SSL certificate. That means you might know. Some of you might have doubt what is SSL certificate. Okay, that is here. So let me show. Here, can you see a padlock? When you click on that padlock, you can see the here sites here, double click, and you can see the settings. Right. Certificate is valid. This certificate is issued by, this is how to check the SSL certificate, right? And details of that, who has issued that. Likewise, you can check these things, but it is bit advanced, right? That is also correct. But ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ level එකේ ඔයාලට එහෙම check කරන්න නැහැ. But ඒකත් හරි. මෙතන මේ padlock එකේ click කරලා you can click on this padlock and then go to the certificate and check this SSL certificate. Right? That is another thing. Right? Okay. So anyway, so now you know what are the threats in web. Web වල තියෙන ඔන්න issues අපි දැනගත්තා. So next day when you want to analyze a website, please be careful because there are number of fake websites in the internet. Some websites are actually asking, some websites are trying to maybe trying to set traps, maybe tricks and traps. How? So sometimes you won a lottery. If you want to get money, please give your account details. So sometimes websites is the amazing offer is there today. We will sell all these things for $1. You have to only pay $1 and get this So there's a phone, there's a laptop, everything is only $1, only for today. Have you seen
Like
such options?
we will give if you give us this type of amount of money, we will give this amount of money. That means,
Sorry?
sir, they sometimes people give us message that if you give this amount of money, we will give this amount of money, and come here, you can take that and give me
Yes,
your
sometimes
WhatsApp
yes.
accounts and that stuff.
Yes. Example, you want $10,000. If you pay $10, you can buy this 10,000, get this $10,000. But you have to first transfer $10. So something like that. That's what she was telling. If you give $10, you won a lottery. If you transfer us $10, then we will transfer that $10,000. So tricky. Sometimes you want a large package to ship, you have to pay only $1. What loku package maybe a BMW car. So if you want that, you have to provide your valid credit card details. After that, your credit card will also disappear. You will not get a BMW. Instead of that, your credit card will disappear. Sometimes it's coming, right? For SMSs and all, have you seen? It's coming to your mobile, right? You want this, like you want a car. Today, actually, 10th anniversary of this, 15th anniversary of this, or 50th anniversary, we will give a free pizza. Right? Sometimes those SMSs are coming. So, okay. So these are actually threats in World Wide Web. So then we discuss about the messaging threats. So one thing, the service is instant messaging. You can write down. And threat is spam. Threat is spam. We can use spam filtering in emails. For safeguarding, spamming means, so those kind of messages, unwanted messages. If you love your mother, send this to 10 people. If you love your father, send this to 10 people. If you send this, your mobile phone will automatically charge. Those are spams.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Do you ask any question, Pute? Prashnak kya hua tha
Sir,
kawudu hari?
yes, sir, good like testing. There is a dolphin, send this to 3 groups, then this dolphin will be swim. Like that.
Yes. Send this to 2 groups, send this to 5 groups. So likewise, so if you send this to 10, maybe 5 groups, a surprise will happen. If you cannot send this to 5 groups, you will die. Right then, you are afraid and you are trying to send that. But those are spams. Those are called spams. Spam කියලා කියන්නේ ඒ වගේ අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ නැති අනවශ්‍ය messages. Instant messengers. Some other problem instant messengers is maybe abusing messages, harassing, or bullying. So you have to, so sometimes some people are messaging and trying to harass or bully. So maybe, what is harassing and bullying? They want to create unpleasant environment to you. You don't like, but they want to like make it unpleasant to you. Maybe showing unwanted pictures, videos, links, or trying to harass you, bully you, tell you something, hate speeches. These are happening through messengers. How do you safeguard that? Ways of safeguarding? Yes, inform an adult. And report authorities. You can report, right? first of all, you have to inform an adult. ඔයගොල්ලෝ ළඟ ඉන්න වැඩිහිටිය එකට කියන්න ඕන. ඒ කියන්නේ අම්මා තාත්තා වෙන්න පුළුවන්, ටීචර් කෙනෙක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. You can tell them.
If they don't believe us,
In that case, always try to actually tell it to a teacher, and through that you can tell it to your mother or father. That is usually happening because most of the students, I got such situations where the parents won't believe their own child. That is happening because that is not because actually something because of the technological issues. They don't understand the technology. In that cases, I have actually acted as an intermediary and help them understand the situation by proving that. In that case, you can consult, you can talk with your teacher, because a teacher is basically educated person in the particular discipline. And the teacher සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මේ side එක දන්නවනේ, මේ පැත්තේ teacher කෙනෙක් නම්, ඒ අංශයට අදාළ teacher කෙනෙක් නම් දන්නවා. Then you can talk to the teacher, and through a teacher you can report to another, or you can report to your mother or father and tell them to talk with the teacher. Get involved, right? So that is happening. So before going to the authorities, you have to do that. I have a lot of experience, but since sensitive information, I cannot share those. But I have a lot of such experience where a student came to me and reporting different things about different situations. Some even went to the authorities, right? In the make a harassing and bullying is a serious thing. So take it serious. If it is continuously happening, so please report it.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I am joining now. I am a new student. What we doing?
We were discussing the workbook පුතේ. අපි workbook එකේ අර චූටි කැලක් අතහැරලා තිබ්බ ඒක කතා කර හිටියේ. Next day we can start the practicals. Don't worry, just listen carefully. So anyway, we will be starting our classes, new classes. New classes means like you can new lessons. So just for the moment, you can patiently study what we are doing, right? So we just do here. This is the last page, right? We are going to finish it up actually. So don't worry, don't be upset. I'll teach you from the beginning, right? Don't worry.